Okay, my lovelies, I am back and this is addressing some very specific questions, and this will not just be live right now but also go on to my YouTube channel, which I have been promising for a very long time. And this today I am addressing the IELTS exam, which is, I think the whole of India does it, if I'm not mistaken, and I happened to do it last year just because I had to. And I know that, there's it's needed for a whole bunch of reasons like academics or other reasons, immigration, etc. And I ended up doing it just because it needed to be done. And I ended up getting a band 9. And I think that what I didn't realize is that I actually attended a coaching class for GRE last year, and the teachers were great. They tried to teach me everything they knew. I learned initially very little, but I also got some IELTS textbooks like free along with my GRE coursework. So I just used them and I worked on it on my own, and I ended up with a band 9. So it turns out that I think since 2012, like no one in that center has got a band 9. So it looks like I'm the only person in across the country from all of their 25 plus centers who got it. Now, not saying that that's a huge big deal, but apparently it's a little hard to do. So I think a lot of people get stuck between the 6s and the 7s, and then quite a few people get the 8s and the 8.5s, but I think a 9 is hard, and I think it would really help, especially international students trying to go overseas and really show their command over the language. And I think if they're trying to get fellowships or immigrate or any of those things, it also gives you a whole bunch of kind of street cred and real credibility if you end up doing it. So I will be doing a huge big series on this coming up, on which I will post on YouTube and title as How to Get the IELTS Band 9. I will be dealing with all the sections separately, and also some of my own tips and tricks to crack it, because I see a lot of people who just about make it to 8, and it's not bad, but a 9 would be better, right? So in my opinion, as somebody who's taken the exam, so there's a lot of information out there on Quora, on Google, about people speculating on what it takes to get a perfect score. But I think as someone who's taken it, and as someone from India, and someone who's, my English is good, but I wouldn't say it was band 9 level until I put in some of the work for it. So this is true. So for all of those who went in, because I know some people who are whose English is way better than mine and who didn't get one, who were at 8 and 8.5. So, and for all those of you trying to get past the 6s and 7s, I'm sure some of my tips and tricks should help you. And I have a bunch of material which I'll share over a series of videos. And I will turn on my comments. I just realized that I had all my comments off for some reason. So I'll turn them back on, and hopefully we'll get this party started. So I'm hoping to get all this content out there before things in 2021 get way too busy for me to interface with you all on a daily basis, but I'm going to try to stay consistent. I think we're living in a different world now. So we're going to be taking this up section by section, and I'll also give you tips and tricks to kind of get past, I think, even though examiners say the paper pencil test and the computer-based test are exactly the same, I have slightly different opinions, and mine are obviously subjective, but they worked for me. So if you all are interested, if anyone out there is doing the IELTS, which I know many of you are doing or have done or are trying to improve their score, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, which has very few followers right now, but if you guys subscribe, that would be great, because I think you need 100 subscribers to get your name on it. So this shows you how much of a newbie I am at all this, but better late than never. And this is what my dad and I always say to each other, it's never too late to try hard, it's never too late to try something new. And if anything, it'll just give you another comeback. So I actually did a lot of interesting things this past year, which I'll be telling you more about over the series. But this band 9 was definitely a very pleasant surprise, and something that I got a lot of attention for, apparently. So while I'm trying to respond on multiple forums like Facebook, Quora, email. It's very hard to get that much content typed out, so I'm going to try to do it over a series of videos. And yeah, let's see how we go. So I'll turn the comments on, and you guys can write to me if you really need help. I mean, you know, anything that I can do to, you know, help you jack it up a little bit. So I will be putting all this into the caption box and to the description box when I upload on YouTube. Okay? Okay, so love you guys, and we will be doing much more of this. Okay, bye.